Unfortunately, we have to, start the podcast off this week with the reporting of course, I'm sure everybody knows this, another passing of another rapper. PnB Rock unfortunately passed away at a Roscoe's Chicken and Waffle in LA. He was there with his girlfriend. A thief came to the store or to the restaurant, wear a mask, put his gun up to him to get his jewelry. I guess when he didn't get it in time, he shot PnB Rock and took his jewelry. At this point in time, as I'm recording, I don't believe that the suspect has been caught, but unfortunately, it just continues a trend of rappers being shot and killed and people trying them. We lost a few rappers. We've had rappers' homes being invaded. We've had a lot of rappers being shot, not dying, but it's just getting worse and worse. And I gotta say, man, LA is getting worse and worse. This is not the LA I remember. This is not the LA I grew up in. I mean, of course, there's always been drama, but I don't know. It didn't seem to be like. It seemed like back in the day, you could see famous niggas in the hood and stuff. You could see famous rappers in the hoods and stuff more often, and it wasn't such a big deal about trying to, catch that body on them. At least not from my experience. And out of town, it wasn't such a threat. For out-of-town people, especially, I know they weren't in nice places, but like even Quando Rondo was in Beverly Hills when they came and tried him, and it's just crazy, You never used to see gangbangers in nice places like that. They come in everywhere and they don't care. And you got the commissioner of the police in LA saying that they can't guarantee your safety. It's getting real dangerous out there. It's getting really dangerous for rappers, and unfortunately, PnB Rock, he leaves behind his daughter, he leaves behind his family, he leaves behind his girlfriend who was there with him. And, this young man, 30 years old, in the prime of his life, about to, just about to get back into, building his career back up. And he just gets taken so young and so early in life. And just it's not fair. It's not fair to that man. It's not fair to his daughter. It's not fair to his family. It's not fair to his loved ones, his friends, man. It's just a sad tragedy. And I've been listening to a lot of people talk about the same thing. It was like, what do? We had these same conversations, always the same thing. We need to address what's really going on. The fact is, we do need to not just address, not just talk about what people are doing or what changes need to be made by actually doing. There's a lot of people with a lot of money who can start implementing these changes, who can start, helping the youth, helping the communities, get better jobs, not have to turn to crime. There's always going to be some people who are sick in the head, but we can make a start by at least making the environment better. Maybe you want to do better. Maybe pass some stricter gun laws. Rehabilitation for people instead of just punishment. Try to help them do better. Get them into jobs where you're not just kicking them out of jail after committing a crime and now they on the street with no hope. And who wants to hire a felon? What good job you gonna get with that? Well, hey, they already got like trade schools and stuff like that they do with prisons. They can do more stuff like that. But yeah, it's shocking how crazy LA is. I grew up in Hawthorne, but we would go all over the place. My mom, she loved to be around. We used to go around Cali, all the nice places, eat at the nice restaurants, go to nice shopping at the nicest places. Hey, you never see no stuff like that. It's only when you went back to the hood, and now it's just like these gangbangers are everywhere. Just be careful to all the rappers, all celebrities, even if you're not the rapper, just anybody who look like they got some money. Even if you're not famous, just be careful, because clearly they have no problem trying you anywhere. And if they see something they want, they will take it. I hope that more artists start to realize, look, you're not too cool to have security. You a name. You are a name. And anybody can get got, man. Nobody's too cool. Nobody's too tough to get got. History would tell you that. So, invest in security, bro. Even if that means, hey, maybe you don't get the biggest cars and the biggest jewelry. You got to save on some money for security. It's worth it, because the most valuable thing that you got is your life. You can't replace that. Your loved ones can't replace that. And now, unfortunately, his family has to bury him. At such a young age, when it was not expected, it was out of nowhere. He was sitting down eating dinner with his woman, or eating lunch with his woman. And I don't like this narrative that I see going around of people trying to blame her. I think it's way too early to be putting blame. It's not her fault anyway, because she's not the one who did it. She didn't shoot him. That was his woman. I believe she may have been his baby mother, but if not, that was his woman, she's not the shooter. She's not the one who took his life. She's not the one who came and tried to rob him for his jewelry. So don't put that on her. People trying to say because she posted their location that's how the robbers were able to know where to go. I don't know if the people who robbed him was looking at her page. Maybe they were. I don't know if they were or weren't. Somebody could have been snitching. Somebody could have saw them driving there. Somebody could have been in the restaurant. One of the cooks or one of the other customers. You never know. So don't put that on her. And even if it was that, it wasn't on purpose. It was no malicious intent. So she's already going through it enough. She don't need to hear it's her fault that the love of her life is dead. That's just not cool, man. It's not cool. It's bullying. It's unnecessary. Again, she was not trying to get this man killed. Things happen. We don't even know if that's what happened. It could have been a number of other reasons or ways that they knew that he was there. Not just from her posting the location of what Roscoe's they was at. But the thing is, I will say that two things can be right. And while it's not PnB Rock's girlfriend's fault that he was shot. This is also a learning curve for women to know, like, you gotta be careful. I remember it's a scene in the Godfather where the Godfather title character he says to Michael, he says, women and children can be foolish but not men. But unfortunately, in this day and age where we're so connected, women, y'all gotta pick up that slack. Y'all can't be posting y'all locations with y'all man and y'all still there. Y'all gotta be a little more careful. Y'all gotta be cautious. Y'all gotta listen to a man when he be like, I don't want to go in that area. Hey, don't wear that outfit. A lot of times you see a lot of times it happen. Men could get caught up because of women. Y'all don't take things as serious a lot of times as men do. And this is not to bash women or not to put it on her. It's just to say we all got to be careful. We need to start listening and start being aware of who we are, who you are, and where you're at. Where you are, or where the location is, where you trying to go. What's the risk, versus the reward. Some chicken, you ain't got to go to that Roscoe's. Go to another one. Have it delivered to y'all. Y'all got money. Y'all want some Roscoe's chicken and waffle? Have them bring the Roscoe's chicken and waffle to a nice place. Ask if they rent out the table or something. Y'all can eat y'all Roscoe's chicken and waffles in a nice restaurant, nice establishment. But again, not to put no blame on her at all, but just ladies, please, and be cautious with your man, especially if your man is somebody who got money, who's a known person. They can't move like ordinary people. That's the cost of getting at all this extravagant lifestyle. And men, please be careful out there. Anybody, again, it's not even if you famous, just if you have something worth losing, if you are something, or even if you're not like a big baller, just out in these streets, it is tough, and we all have to be alert and watch for him and making sure everything is cool. So again, rest in peace to PnB Rock. My condolences to his family, his loved ones, and I just hope that we do better. We got to stop this violence. We have to actually try to do something to improve all our communities.
It's the WACCast podcast. Yeah.
Talk whack to me. Talk whack to me.
Yeah.
Talk whack to me. Talk whack
It's
to me.
the WACCast podcast. Yeah.
Talk whack to me. Talk whack to me.
Yeah.
Talk whack to me. Talk whack to me.